this turns on, Jim?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. So off we go then. Hakimi clears it away. Isidore. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's nice. And he has been fouled there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
An early chance there, first of the game. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Etienne. Unahi does really well to win the ball there. Hakimi moved on forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Strong running down that left flank. Nice control. Isidore. Isidore! Unahi. That's a little off target. And the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Isidore. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Isidore. Etienne. Mazraoui. Unahi. And it's played forward. And the pass is intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? That looks a good ball. And the finish! It's anyone's ball now. Played in. Tries to get it clear. Isidore. And they can counter here. Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. And he's searching through. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gets it away. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Alainawi. Brahim Diaz. El Ainawi. Out towards the flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Long ball looking to counter. Tries a deft little ball. And back to the goalkeeper. El Ainawi. Diop forwards and with intent. Some good work on the right flank here. Lovely bit of skill. And it's played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's tidy. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Brahim Diaz in acres of space out wide. Brahim Diaz, can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
That's really well manoeuvred. Riyad shifted upfield. Great run on the overlap here. Can he finish? It's out for a goal kick. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Real chance here. Can he? Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Unahi. Mazraoui. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Brahim Diaz. El Ainaoui aimed forwards. He's in plenty of space here. Well timed, excellent interception. El Ainaoui. Unahi. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's away. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's going direct. It's a loose ball. Brahim Diaz! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Morocco have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Isidore. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Diaz. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Goes to finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
That looks a cracking ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Hit into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely feet. Brahim Diaz. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Swings it. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that has been cleared. Now here's the delivery. Oh, he's dealt with that well. El Ainawi. And it's Hakimi. That's good play. Chance for a shot! Succumbs to the pressure. El Ainawi shifted upfield. Hakimi. Etienne. Isidore. Nice physical challenge. And the counter is on. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And it's Hakimi. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Masraoui. Shapes to shoot! And it's hoisted clear. Out to the left it goes. Looking here to chance! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, that's neat. And it's Hakimi. And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Well, that is asking for trouble. That's really well manoeuvred. Etienne. Aim forwards. And that has been clubbed away. Isidore. And the ball's come loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's played forward. Over to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Tries to get it clear. Great chance! Isidore. Moved on forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Unahi forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Interception. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Out to the right. Well, they could break here. Nice looking ball. That's a super give and go. The referee has given a corner. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. That'll be a corner. Diop getting this one clear. Cut it out. Diop did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Isidore. El Ainaoui gets across to intercept that. Oh, this looks sharp. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's a good run down the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, can he get onto this? Mazraoui. Morocco heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's very neat. And that's aimed into the middle. Brahim Diaz. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Diaz. There are a few waiting for it. Played into the middle. Brahim Diaz tries a shot! El Ainawi proves too strong. Spread out to the left. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Aim forwards. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Riyad. El Ainawi. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. Mazraoui looking for a runner. It's a mighty effort!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cleared away. Isidore. Mazraoui cuts out the pass. Riyad. Mazraoui. And it's played forward. No, he's overshot the green. El Ainawi. Hakimi. El Ainawi. Unahi. Lobbed in behind. Defending of the desperate variety. Unahi. Takes a shot. Elainawi. He's having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Elainawi, that's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Pass has gone astray. That's really well manoeuvred. Deftly away. Unahi gently done. Brilliantly cut out. Etienne. 2 minutes to be added on. Is onto it in a flash. Diop makes the interception, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards, and it's Diaz. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Brahim Diaz, given the lift of his goal. Hakimi. Cross from Hakimi. That has been knocked clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Morocco, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
The message, that's a foul, no two ways about it. Brahim Diaz gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Real chance! Really well cleared. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Etienne.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Very nicely done. Out to the left it goes. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Unahi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a throw. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Riyad. Unahi. Unahi forwards and with intent. And it goes cross-field. He's had a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Isidore providing an outlet on that flank. A chance to play it in. Isidore turns and goes back. Can he latch on to this? Up he goes! Oh, taken with style! Back to within one! Interesting! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Isidore. Isidore. Oh, nicely intercepted. Unahi aimed forwards. Hakimi. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. And it's Hakimi. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. And he's heaved it away. Brahim Diaz gets a cross in. Cleared away. El Ainaoui. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Unahi. El Ainaoui. Brahim Diaz. Oh, nice touch. Isidore. Now, what about a counter-attack? This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Brahim Diaz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, can he get onto this? Etienne. Aim forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Etienne. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Diaz. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! Gets good distance on it. Out for a throw. El Ainaoui. Played out to the right. Hakimi. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Moved on forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Diop. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. El Ainaoui. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock form.
There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two. look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Yep, can see that.
Yeah, keep the ball hemmed in here while looking for anything they can pounce on, and that's what they want to do.
Showing good feet. There's the header! Oh, he's got that completely wrong.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's played forward. Unahi. Over to the left. Mazraoui. Touched. Oh, great header! He's got a goal! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Morocco take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And he's picked out the run. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Riyad can get it clear. Isidore. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. El Ainawi. He can run onto that. Ainawi. He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. Shot at goal!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Played towards the other side. Oh, such a clever touch. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Back into the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, sweet feet. Knocks it out wide, and it's Mazraoui. Very nicely done. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's hoisted clear. So who's he picking out? Brahim Diaz delivers. And that's been well dealt with. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Caresses it through. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Diop shifted upfield. Hakimi. Riyad, gently done. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Brahim Diaz, forwards and with intent. And that has been cleared. Out to the right. Unahi. Najraoui. Looks to the other side. Isidore. Could move up a gear here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Isidore. Now what about this cross? Bruno claims it, safe hands. Etienne. Isidore. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. That's a nicely weighted pass. And a play for a throw. Cross goes in there, and it's kept out. Oh, he's trying it!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And here's Brahim Diaz. And it's El Ainawi. That's an imaginative pass. Brahim Diaz. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And the shot! And they've got rid. Moved on forwards. Isidore played out to the left flank. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Riyad gets it clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he goes cross-field. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz, that's a delicate pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Aim forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is lovely. He slings it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee's given a throw. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's played forward. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's lofted through here. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Isidore, spread out to the left. Time to deliver. And that's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the left it goes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Etienne. Played towards the other side. Isidore. Over to the left. Lovely feet. Now that's well seen too. El Ainaoui. That's been drilled forward. Mazraoui played with finesse. Tries to get it clear. Shoots! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hakimi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looks to the other side. Isidore. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Mazraoui gets it away. Oh, what a pass! Chance here to counter. Brahim Diaz. Riyad is onto it in a flash. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. El Ainawi wins the duel this time. Oh, good spread. And here's the chance to counter. Takes a shot! The final 5 minutes. Etienne. Isidore. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's played into the middle. Bruno claims it, and the danger passes. Aim forwards. A heavy challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Isidore. And that was very necessary. He is through here. It's run loose here. Moved on forwards. Now, what's he got in mind? Hakimi. Mazraoui. Riyad. El Ainawi thinks one through. Nicely worked. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hakimi, up towards the front line. He's in, surely! Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Danger averted for now. And it's Mazraoui. That's tidy. Chooses to go back. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Isidore. Clipped into space. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Thumps it clear. El Ainawi. Riyad cuts it out. Done delicately. Defending of the desperate variety. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
And it's played forward. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Hakimi forwards and with intent. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Morocco decisively doing what they needed to. I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't a fair fight to start with, so if they played to their strengths, there was always going to be one winner.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please